not playing these games!
Hello, hello, hello. I am here. Sometimes I look at the Twitch user interface slash UI and I'm just like, what has changed? What is broken? What did y'all do? Because something looks different. I don't know what it is, but something looks different and I don't like it. I don't know what it is. Something different. Mm. Anyway, welcome everybody. I hope you're all doing well today. Work was testing my patience today. Like all I wanted to do is go home, show up for stream so I don't get yelled at. I know there's nobody yelling at me, but still. And eat my greens. My greens that took a lot longer to make than usual. Yeah, nobody yells. It's just a figment of my imagination. Yep, greens. Took like freaking 5 hours. It took 5 hours. You want go make some greens. This is like the most. It's not really country. I don't. I guess it's kind of soul food like, but out of all the things that my mom makes, greens, cornbread, and dressing are the things that I eat the most. What do I put in them? Damn, it is that time of the month. Ugh. All my subscription payments are coming out. Mm. So usually I would have put like ham hocks in them, but mom's just like, that's too much sodium for you. You shouldn't be using ham hocks. I only use them if that's all that I have, but you need to use turkey turkey neck bones. And I'm just like, okay. Even though I hate turkey, but greens, my mom uses mustard greens and turnip greens. So that's the greens that I use. Because sometimes she said, oh, yeah, sometimes I get collard greens, but it's usually mustard and turnip. Turnip for turnips. Anyway. Um, and then neck bones, turkey neck bones. That is what I put in mine because it's easy and nutritious as long as you don't put like a crap ton of salt in it. Obviously, I add a lot of garlic and I add some salt and pepper. Listen, those neck bones are really good. It's also like one of the few things that this is gonna sound really weird, but like I said, greens is like one of the blackest things that I eat. And like anything that has to do with like that's not like your normal standard conventional types of meat. Like I'll eat ham hocks and then I'll also eat neck bone. But anything else outside of that, I'm questioning things. I'm questioning it. I'm just like, what is this? Like, what is this? But those ham hocks got like a lot of good collagen in it. Just saying. But hi everybody, welcome in. I hope that your Tuesday went well. For some reason, I wish it was Wednesday, or actually, I wish it was. Kallistakaines. My mom is from Mississippi, so I guess it checks out. I guess it checks out. Hi Bishop, how are you? Um, but yeah, I got home and I'm just like, man, let me do my little ritual that I do, take off my jacket, shoes, any accessories that I'm wearing, wash my hands, um, water, stuff like that, social media for a little bit. I got two calls from work. I'm just like, it is like 4:30. Why are you people calling me? It's my boss or the CEO saying, "Hey, you told me to resend those blah blah blah, but I did, and did you get them?" I'm just like, "No, I didn't, but I'll talk to blah 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 to see what's going on with my email because we also noticed something going acting really funky with my calendar." So he's just like, "Okay, see what you can do. If you don't get them by tomorrow morning, let me know." Blah blah blah. I'm just like, okay, that was like maybe almost a 10-minute phone call because he sent me the emails while we were on the phone. But anyway, get off that phone call. Another phone call comes in. I'm just like, who is this person? Why are they calling me? Turns out that there's this big golf event because golfing is very big at my company, and I'm just like, y'all rolling in money. Like y'all got that old rich man laugh. Y'all know which one I'm talking about. But anyway, he's just like, "Hey, Callista, I didn't hear anything about blah blah blah. Did you blah blah blah?" And I'm just like, I was under the impression that nobody was going or had already registered. So what? Oh, I didn't register. Blah blah blah. I'm just like, from your email, per your email, it sounded like you registered already. And I'm like, did you not do that? No, that's not the impression that I had. I'm just like, okay, well, then he was just like, "Do you think you can help me get me registered? Like, is there still time?" I'm just like, "Well, I finish work at 4. I don't have my laptop, but it sounds like the person that you need to contact is this person, which you should have their email. Otherwise, you can do it proactively, or you can wait until tomorrow morning when I get to the office, which is around 7:30-ish. I just gave like a rough time, and I can email them and go from there." "Oh, that'd be great. Can you help me do that?" "Sure." And I'm like this this person. So they're calling me while I'm like trying to do my little ritual, trying to enjoy my bowl of greens before I can no longer eat. We got all this mess. All right. Oop. Someone needs to get cut, is what you're trying to say. Well, maybe. I don't know if they'll still learn from that though. However, I know that competition is like a big thing in my company. I'm just like, I'm the least competitive person, so why are you making me do said things? Anyway, also, hi CFG, how are you? Nah, the way all that, all, nah, the way all of us at my job were supposed to be paid last Friday. Hello? Jenna, you need to leave. What would have happened if you like didn't answer the phone call? I would have had a voicemail to listen to at 7:30 ish in the morning, and then I would have walked my little short self over to his desk. Would have been like, "Hey, what are you talking about? I thought you already did this," which is also now making me wonder, did the other person register? Because it said that their emails was gave me the impression that they signed up, they registered for the event. So what? What do you want from me? Also, go burn down that building. All right, this is where we are. We are in. Actually, we're in zone 2, zone 1, zone 1, and we are going after Didan, and we're trying to get to him essentially. Didan is the perceived antagonist of this area. There are more than one zone. There's like 5 of them, I think. 6, including zone 0. Purification that okay, so that ain't me, Roto. That is definitely not me. That is not me. Good news is that you're off of work. That is also true. That is also good news. But I have to go back in tomorrow. And then on Friday, which if you saw my schedule, I will not be streaming. I have to go take my cousin to a My Chemical Romance concert in Chicago because I live close to Chicago. Well, depends on how fast you're driving in traffic, but I have to go take her as her going away gift because she's for some reason going to the army slash National Guard or wherever she's going. I hope she's safe either way. Um, but the concert starts in the evening, and I probably won't be back until like 1 o'clock. Yay for My Chemical Romance. I guess so. I talked about this last week, saying how the last album I listened to of My Chemical Romance was Helena. I literally think that's like the last album I listened to for them. So I didn't listen to the Black Parade or anything like that. Sure, I like the aesthetic of it, but I had never listened to it. Ooh, Janae. Ooh, that is good news. That is good news. Also, I will not be going to this concert. I will be finding my bougie self in a bougie restaurant somewhere. Was 34, but now 28. Wait a minute. You will have to explain in the DMs to me, Janae. My brain isn't working. You thought The Princess and the Frog was a good movie too? More or less? The way that there are memes of Tiana and Nanami from Jujutsu Kaisen. I am loving it. I am loving it. You could have done without one. Now, Roto, that you shouldn't just focus on that. Because honestly, a lot of the movies, like, even back then, are terrible too. Hi, Gorum. And when I said that, like three movies came to mind, specifically James and the Giant Peach, Troll in Central Park, Page Master. Like I don't know why those came up. I would like to be in bed. It's the line Charlotte said to Naveen's brother at the end. You want to know? You want to know something funny? I never watched that movie, only through proxy, aka Tumblr. All right. Oh, oh wow! I can't hear any of the music. Okay, I didn't mean to do that. He says he's 6'5", and her reply is, "I've waited this long." That is that is a statement. Oh, okay. So this is a puzzle. So essentially, the way to solve this puzzle is to listen to the sound. So whichever way I go, I have to listen to hear if the music is louder or not. If obviously if it's silent, don't go that way because I'll be put back here. But if it's loud, go that way. Essentially. Good luck, Janae. Oh God, that scared the mess out of me. Oh, oh my God, that scared me. No sound commands. I also don't know how close I need to be to hear it. Aside from that, if you reply, I enjoyed Tiana calling Naveen out and only giving him a shot once he quit treating her like a prize to be won. Good. Good. I forgot how to play this. My quirky little game. Oh, he used clocked out. All right. You also watched Moana 2? I never watched the first one of that one either. I watched it through proxy. Oh, God, that scared me. hitting me. I have a niece named Moana that I have not seen. I have not seen this child. Bishop. Autocorrect gonna get you caught up. Seeing her finally take on the task of trying to find out where her people came from before the Feti went angry and isolated them. I've only heard good things about Moana. Like, I feel like out of a lot of the more recent Disney esque, I don't know why I said Disney, but like princesses, a lot of people like Moana the most. Moana 3. You know what? I hope not. They're milking the hell out of that. I'm like, did I make it? I think I did. I think I did. I was a little bit scared. I'm just like, wait, what? The endless stairs. Oh, there's an end. Um, here's the end. Let me see something. Uh, hmm. Hmm. I would not support anything Disney. That is just me. That is just me. I also will have limited access to TV. I already have limited access to like movies and whatnot, but I don't like how everything's just like, oh, you need a subscription. You need a blah blah blah. Why? Let me just watch it. Stop trying to take all the money we got. Um I wonder if you don't pay for it. Well, you gotta be careful what you say online because I know somebody that's just like, oh, I don't have. Oh, they're gonna make me do this again. That sucks. How can I say that as a Kingdom Hearts player? Do not get me started, Bishop. All right, Roto, thanks for hanging out with us for as long as you did. I appreciate you. Have a good night. I didn't even buy the Kingdom Hearts release on Steam or the Epic Store. I refuse. Honestly, if you use Access, you won't be too bothered by it. You rather use it anyway. I don't. They just cracking down on people sharing. People sharing. So I'm just like, I can do without. I can do without. You don't share it's your account. Gotcha. Bishop asked that yet you're the troublemaker. I didn't say. Well, technically, Roto, you are not in jail, whereas Bishop is in jail. So, so yeah, you got a free 6 month pass last year and has yet to, ju- and has just not expired yet. I use it, and abuse it. Everybody, I have everything. Yeah, we got everything. So I guess we'll just have to do the thing. Free Bishop. I do not have a choice. You have been put there by the mods, and they are more vicious than I am. And they're trying to push Digi out of the airlock, and I didn't realize that we're in space. So there's that. There's that. Oh, nice. Okay. See, look at that. Gorm just like, nope, you can stay there longer. We're about to fight a boss, basically. Hi, Jelly. You, by the Queen's thousand faces. Are you crazy or just completely stupid? What part of I'm going to kill you didn't you understand? I'm here to eliminate you. You're insane. I am the guardian of Zone 1. It's nothing without me. What mental illness enables the blind faith that keeps you from seeing the obvious? I'm the one who will purify this world. And you are the pest that eats away at this land. Prepare yourself. You will taste the pain, you sick spirit. I'll carve that insufferable grin clean out of your face. Hold on, you listen to the music. Okay. Okay. How's the game? We actually just like really got into it like a couple of minutes ago, Jelly. But I guess it's going well. We got our first boss battle, like official boss battle, like we've heard the music. And it sounds a lot more serious than Pepper Steak. Random side note, you did not realize King of the Hill was Disney? I didn't realize it was Disney either because growing up I watched it on the Fox 6, which is a channel that we have here. It's a Fox show. And Fox is not really known for good stuff anymore. Ooh, that poison. Let me go ahead and help them with the. Not you sending out ahaha too. which which that is the kanji for laughing. It is kind of funny. It was yeah, it was Fox, but I don't know. I haven't watched Fox since like I was gonna say The Simpsons, but even then, was The Simpsons on the Fox News channel or Fox channel? Not you putting me to sleep. Something like that. It's been a while. I have not watched The Simpsons in years, nor have I watched like anything Fox related. Thing I need you to go down. Also, I will say, where is that poison? Come on through, poison. It doesn't matter. Um, don't you put one out there. Galaxy really wants me to get the Galaxy Watch. You just got an advert for it 4 times in a row. They're targeting you, Gorham. They're targeting you, Gorham. Ooh, okay. Oh, you can use items too? I didn't realize that. Well, that was kind of close. How much MP do you have? I would like to, on a side note, I would like to have an updated Galaxy Watch. I think I have Galaxy 2 watch. I think. Yes. Yay. Yay. Running with dementia. Oh. Running with dementia. Okay. Is this a joke? I, I lost. Lost? You're defeated, Dadan, guardian of the first zone. This land is now pure. But yeah, I would. You don't wear watches, or you would get one. You have a habit of banging your wrist on things, so you have broken many watches in the past. I think these watches are pretty sturdy, and I also know that you can go like swimming with them. So either you would have to be like actively trying to break this watch in order to like break it. And I completely understand. I just recently started wearing like bracelets outside of wearing my smartwatch because I used to wear it just to like be active and whatnot. But I also do have my very expensive Shinra watch that my husband Rufus Shinra gave to me that I have not worn because it's too big. That may be true, but for the cost of the watch, is it worth risking? I mean, personally, I would say yes, but the thing is it useful to you? That's the most important question you should be asking. Like, what would you buy it for? Child. That child has seen some things. That didn't start well. Pillar art has been found, Dadan. Whispers. Oh, they're even here too. Oh my god. No deal. Honestly, you have never really looked into it. Well, then I think you already know your response to that. Then I think you already know your response. All right. Sorry for the whispers. Man, I kind of want another bowl of greens. The sign. Bismarck. Center library lower part. Alright. Yes. We should stop lending books to that man. He tears out the pages. It's almost dangerous. Yes. I'm going back upstairs. I'm not doing anything wrong. I like looking at the wall. Alright. Hello, welcome to the library. I should point out that the upstairs floor is inaccessible because of specters. There are ghosts inside this building? Uh, yes. Why? I will eliminate them. Destroy the specters, but, um, uh, you could get hurt and, there isn't anything up there. Just walls, shelves, stairs, and an old cat. A cat? I'm going up to purify that floor. Well, okay. Don't make too much noise then. And you can't really go up to the third floor. People were tearing pages out of the books. So I don't want anyone going up there anymore. It could be dangerous. So basically you're telling me to go up there. I prefer the fake books. There's no risk in damaging them. Oh. 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 I I don't know how I feel about this. The pillar art. Don't turn the pages, okay? It makes too much noise. Chair. Actually, there is a book with the page missing. Read book. That doesn't look like a page is missing. It looks like it's been erased, but okay. These are fake shelves. There's visible base under the real ones. There's a book with the page missing. The history of the guardians chosen by the queen to rule over the zones, islets of life and the nothingness of this world. The blank, short blank, rain, his zone. The second blank was kind and generous and smiling. Something, something. There's a page from a book on the wall. Read it. Third Enoch as cold, elegant objects. Queen lives room something. Ah, yep. Yep. There is a page from a book on the wall. Read it. Oh, we read that. The Legends of Queen lives at her father's side in the room. Something destroy world. Something. Let me take this. Take this too. Oh. Oh. Wait a minute. Oh, it's page 33. Can I? Wait. There it is. Okay. So, what I'm getting from these pages is that it's telling us the history of who the queen is, uh, and the guardians are. So there is, excuse me, did Don mention? We don't know who the second one is. I know who the third one is. Is Enoch. Let me pick up this other page. What page is this? Uh, huh. Oh, I didn't even see that page over there. What is that? Huh. Um, by the way, I'm like completely guessing right now of how they're supposed to be put together. Am I missing a page? Hmm. Am I supposed to be putting these pages together? Well, trial and error, I guess. Um, mm, oh, I didn't know I could do that. Repair the damaged books on the third floor of the library to find missing pages. I didn't know I could do that. That's not the one I have, right? What do I have? This one. Okay. Right then, my darlings, I'm going to be going to be sensible. Have a good night, Gorum. Thanks for stopping by. I appreciate you. Wait a minute. Which one was this? Hearts. So the gimmick to this is that I need to find the missing pages, which I found them, but also I need to match them to their their class suite. Yeah, like this one's matching. The only thing is that I don't really know too much about cards, so I'm gonna put that one in there. Fewer diamonds. And which one are you? Hearts. Um, yeah, that one's fine. I think the bottom left one is also fine. So, yep, this one's fine. I'm going to assume that this is not correct. So I'll take it. Are there any other bookshelves that I missed? I wonder. Oh, okay. Oh, oh my God. It is not necessary to know the cardinal points in the pink fortress, as they are big arrows showing the directions painted on the walls of the library. See the next page for the four symbols and their respective cardinal points. That was really difficult to read. No matter which way I hold the book, it stays upside down. I ran out of energy. Explanations. Index. Introduction. The creation of the modern world. The guardians, the queen and her son. The four zones. Zero or zone zero. The Toad King and the merchant. Appendix, glossary, and author notes. Written by E.S. Read it. Yes. This is French. Who knows how to read French? That was hard to look at. That was actually really hard to look at. Tales and legends. The story of the Toad King. A long time ago, there lived an evil king. His face was so repulsive that he was known as the Toad King. One fine day, a masked man presented himself at the court and spoke these words: "Good day, wicked ruler. Go from here and leave your people in peace. Or taste the blade of my sword." The king replied, "I am the king and you are my subjects. It's not for you to oppose my will." So the masked man raised his sword and slew the king. The end. Also, that story I think was um is what prompted a spin-off for Off the Game with the character Zachary, the merchant. For after she appointed the three guardians responsible for watching over the zones, the Firebird was installed as lord of the second zone, the eternal city of Bismarck. He was the tallest, most beautiful, the most just. The worm children. In swarming so in the belly of the world, the 700,000 worm children of sin gnaw at the order imposed by the queen, menacing her gentle rule. They are physical manifestations on this world of the sinister acts of the evil one, lost forever in their sickly madness. They are beyond help and beyond death. Only the queen herself in the final battle will annihilate the miasmic force of the worm children. Chapter 2 of the Apocalypse and the Dark Liches. No different is the fate of all souls banished for their sins. They will be tortured eternally by the accursed horde of black liches that are found therein. All right, that's some good library reads there. Some good library reads. Okay. It's not easy to find your way back outside. Everything looks the same. I mean, I just went outside what 3 times now? What do you mean it's difficult? I need to figure out what to do with that last page though. Alright, no promises though. So this makes me think that I did not put the pages in the correct place. These are hearts. I don't have anything with hearts. That's the Queen of Spades. And this one is oh my silly self. Okay. Okay. I don't know why. I think I may have put the page in there but didn't realize that it was supposed to go there and took it out. Did I talk to you? I did. Did I talk to you? I did talk to you. But now I'm curious to know like what do I need to do? Okay. There's no more pages up here. That's not open yet. So we need to find another page. Uh oh. Oh. The mall is full of specters. It's terribly frightening. All right, we'll come back to that later. Okay. This is not. I This is what I wanted. All right. I have no fear. I know how to stop being afraid. I'm not afraid. Do you want to know how? This page has taught me I'm not afraid anymore. Do you want to be free from fear? Give me 100 credits and I'll give you the page. I'm going to assume this is the page that I need for that book. You lucky I have enough. Can't stand you. There has to be a good reason. What? We can't get to the park? Maybe it's better that way. Yep, there we go. Um, was it this one? This one. Oh, oh, you would be. Oh, hmm. I thought that that would open. I guess not. I put the books back in order. Uh, really? That's good. I'll let you go up further then. That's great. The third floor is not accessible, but only for you. I wonder why did um the creator of this game go with the speaking not necessarily pattern, but the speaking pattern for the civilians here. They all speak kind of the same. A lot of uhs and stuff. This is not the cat. Who who are you? What is that? You're not the judge. The the judge? No, no, that's not my name. My name is Japhet. Japhet? I am the creator of the city. I am also the one who leads the phantoms, the royal instruments of my vengeance. You're the leader of the specters? Precisely. They are my arms sent to me by the queen to restore justice to this zone. You must be very bold to have set foot upon these stairwells. I recognize in you a certain courage, an exceptional trait in this fear-riddled place. However, my vengeance will leave no one unpunished. Therefore, you shall be the first to succumb to the blast of my ectoplasmic army. But then I have no need of specters to eliminate the ridiculous puppet in baseball pants. I will finally get a taste of what's due to me. First of all, what happened to you, sir? The cat is out for blood. Not you muting me. I wonder if that lasts the entire battle. If so, that sucks. When your soul is valiant, your arms are made in its image. I must admit that I may have underestimated you. Unfortunately for you, I would repudiate every gentlemanly matter to become the new nemesis. Spectres, come to me. Let us dance together and make the song of the righteous resound. May the torment of men heal the wounds I have been dealt. May your intangible bodies devour their souls for all eternity. So did you heal yourself? Is that what I'm hearing? Phantoms? Phantoms, come to me, I command you. Curses, by what spell, baleful human, have you managed to keep my ectoplasmic acolytes from joining me? No matter, you shall taste my wrath. Okay. My symbol doesn't like this cat. Ooh. Oh, nice. Oh, saved by the poison, which is exactly why I did that. Nice. Pitiful fool. It is not yet time for me to reveal my true nature. But know that you will soon get what you deserve, you insufferable buffoon. Is that a new? We got Alpha and Omega. Look how cool that looks. Okay. Okay. Oh. Find the judge. Okay, but I gotta make sure that it's not homie chilling over here. What? Also, welcome back from the ads, everybody. Um. Okay. Are you all right? You didn't get hurt up there. I saw a cat. It's waiting in front of the southern entrance. So, salutations, my immaculate comrade. May I hope that your journey is unfolding under the most encouraging conditions? We find ourselves subject to much less humidity here. I won't hide how pleased that makes me. The feline race is not so fond of rain. I have heard from an old friend that the shopping mall on the north side of the city has fallen prey to ectoplasmic assaults. Perhaps it would be wise of you to make your way there and illuminate the place with your purifying light. Thanks, Judge. Actually, that's what I thought. Well, let's see if this works. Oh, okay. I see. I remembered. Hey, Zachary. Buenos dias, dear Callista. What better place to shop than a shopping mall? Ooh. Ooh. Really? Yes. Ugh. This is how they get me. I don't have enough. Alright. That was my own mistake for not looking at everything. Now I'm poor. I'm poor. Wait. Please pardon our decay and disorder. I love that. Welcome to Gomez Galleria. May nothing quench your frenetic thirst, consumers. All right. Oh boy. Well, oh, Gills Day Rise. Hold on. How was my mom? Sorry about that. All right, so one of my things is confused, and one of them hit me. I'm going to assume that Alpha is the one that's confused. Smoke attack, effective against most burns. I'm glad these things can use items. I'm glad they can use items. I just wish that they had more healing things. Alpha, can you stop being confused? Thank you. Cause yikes. Uh, I see. Well, at least I'm finding stuff. All right, so this is the beginning. Nice. Okay. Wait. Okay, it is. What makes this a little bit difficult for me is the blaring blue color. The blue, which is usually how like this game is like each zone is like each zone has like a specific color. They use like maybe one or two shades or colors. But also I think this game came out in 2010 and this was made with RPG Maker. So this is about spot on for graphics wise. Okay. Oh, great. Can you not? Oh, it's a fortune ticket. Omega. We're kind of pushing it. Oh, Omega. We can revive it though. I think it's my first time losing a partner. That one was kind of rough. But I think it was just how many enemies it was. Um, wait. Okay, that's not bad. Did I? Oh my god. What is this? It's a it's a giant whale. It is a giant whale. What? 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 That's exactly what it is. It's a whale. It's a whale. It is a whale. Oh, you kind of hit hard. You kind of hit hard. I'm glad you weren't as strong. But still. I seriously think I've been going around in circles. I'm lost. I could build a fire with these boxes to ward off ghosts, but that's too dangerous. Damn it. Okay, so those things are much stronger than what I thought. Can you stop being confused, please? Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Oh, I still got some EXP. That's good. That's crazy. I was just thinking about that. I'm like, I need more silver flesh. Um, Okay, I think I am on the right track. That is what I need to get to. I don't know if y'all saw it, but it was like really quick. There was something walking over there. That is where I need to get to. This whale. This whale. Oh, not what I was expecting. Remarkable, wouldn't you agree that this advertisement's effectiveness shakes the very foundations of consumer marketing? Okay. For silkier fur, try the pate, pate from the meat fountains of Alma. Ah, so you do know how to read. In any case, I'm glad to have found you. Perhaps you can help illuminate the mystery fate has placed before me. It happens that my brother, who has a particular affinity for the cooler colors of the spectrum, has been living in the zone for many years. Unfortunately, I have not yet succeeded in making our paths cross. Of course, I betook myself to the rooftop of the central library where he makes his home, but I found the door closed to me, even after hours of intense meowing, of scratching without end. Therefore, if at the bend of some corridor you happen to come across Valerie, please give him my regards. That is my request. Okay. What exquisite composition, what subtlety of form. This is truly a masterpiece, a work for all time. I don't know if I did it or not. Because our goal was to purify the gallery. I guess we did do it. I should just went with it anyway. Oh, wait. I think this is where I need to be. You live in Bismarck? It's strange that you're not wearing a tie. These barriers prevent people from falling into the plastic. They're even made of rubber so you don't hurt yourself. That's good. The residential area is for residents only. Imagine the panic if intruders even sneaked into our homes. Fair enough. That's not what I want to do. Um, oh, um, nope. Uh, ugh, nope. Nope. I keep getting to this place. This isn't the place that I want. I think this is the place. The shopping gallery. Wait a minute. Huh? Okay, this is much better on my eyes. So I was right in thinking that's where I need to go. Did I miss something? I think I missed something. I missed something. I had to have missed something. Ugh. All right, we gotta go back to the shopping. Whatchamacallit gallery. Okay. I did. I walked right by it. All right, let me see here. All right, now I need to get back to where I was, which I figured out how to get to the shopping gallery, but I don't remember how to get to the whatchamacallit. I did it. Okay. I like how they're like, oh, we can't get to the park. Maybe it's better that way. And I'm just like, let me get on my thing and go on over to the park. What a terribly frightening place. Fortunately, there aren't any phantoms around here. Choosing between three attractions is too much for me to deal with. Perhaps the room that lies beyond this door will cease to exist the moment I cross the threshold. And then I'll fall endlessly into an abyss that doesn't even really exist itself. What a terribly frightening thought. When you're in doubt, or when in doubt, stay where you are. Okay, I wanted to make sure that the audio wasn't too bad. Putting water inside of a room is a really crazy concept. You can definitely tell that we're in an amusement park. Welcome. Step right up, play the balloon game. If you win, you'll get a grand prize. But if you lose, you might be sad, so be careful. Play the balloon game. Oh, you kicked me out automatically, okay. Why is there a square in there? This this is the boss's office. I cannot let you enter unless you know him personally. But without proof, I couldn't. I might get in trouble. They're forcing me to play mini games. Okay. When it's your turn, you can choose to pop 1, 2, or 3 balloons. It's my turn, I'll do the same. The one who pops the last balloon loses the game. Yep. Oh! Okay. Oh! I messed up. Okay.
Return the slab. Return the slab, or suffer my curse.
Hi, R50. I knew that was gonna happen. I'm like, I messed that one up. I did it again. I did it again. All right. Hi, Pen. How are you? Not much. Doing it. So either way, I'm screwed. It's gonna fall on me. So basically, I can do 1, but then he can do 3, and then there's still 1 left. But then I can do 3, and he can pop 1, and then there's still 2 left, or technically there's 1 left. So then it falls back on me. So yep. All right. Remember that cute guy you mentioned coming to your job a couple months back? The one you called the. Is he back? Wait a minute. Pen. Is he back? He came back? Oh! And, and you got his number! Pen, we see you! We see you! Ah. I keep screwing myself over with this. And I keep, like, noticing it at the last minute. And you've been on a few dates already? Okay. Okay. You're good. Oh, we love to see it. Show me. Oh, we love to see it, Pen. Ugh. By the way, the whole point of this is that this character is actually cheating. They're cheating. Okay, Pen, you gotta tell us the story. Like, how did you go up to him and ask for his number? Oh, excuse me. Yeah, gives the detail. Here's the story. All right, we ready. Oop, game. You saw him come into your job with his parents, asking for pizza. You instantly recognized him and said his name. He was very impressed. Okay. Oh, there you go. No, that's impossible. I've been cheating this whole time. You cheated. You want to hurt me. Okay. Yeah, I'll hurt you all right. Mhm. Mhm. The grand prize was a necktie. Where? So you delivered the pizza. He knows what you was wearing. He thought your name was Trini because it was on the back. Okay. Okay. That's when you told him your real name since you knew his name. Then you headed back to the shop. Okay. I like how that balloon was stopping me. Oh. Okay. Sometime later, he came back to the shop to get some desserts. It was a very quiet day, so he asked you over to make a suggestion, and we ended up chatting quite a bit. And you mentioned that you was off for the next 2 days, and then he asked me, "What are your plans?" Then boom, oh, okay, Pen. Okay, we see you. I didn't mean to do that. Okay, that kind of worked out. That did not work out. That is not what I wanted it, but that's fine. This is not what I wanted. Okay. That's not what I wanted. Okay. I think I see. That's not what I wanted. Okay. We started off on a coffee and the movie date. We saw weapons. Homeboy doesn't do horror well, FYI, but we talked a lot. And then, oh, you're already in that stage. Okay, we see you. I went too far down. Uh, all right. You will use the D-pad instead of the analog stick. Uh, where did I come from? Clearly not here. It was probably lower. Classic damage. Oh, this is perfect. He was a total gentleman. Okay, but what about the other dates? The dates you mentioned. This way is the old roller coaster. It closed down before it was even finished. Who are you? I thought the roller coaster was closed down. Well, everyone who rides it gets a souvenir photo. Climb up. Are we at the bottom? I guess so. This is terrifying. Oh my god. It's a statue of Zachary. Push? I didn't save before this. Okay, we survived. I was expecting not to survive. Next time you saw him after that, he came to the shop for a slice during lunch hour, totally unplanned. You rarely work the lunch shift, so technically this was day 1.5, and say technically because he came with friends, all in uniform. He's a cop. Oh no. Oh no. You wrote it with the boss. Oh, Zachary's in charge of this place? Took you by surprise too? Oh, okay. We see you. Is that a photo of the boss and you're right next to him on a roller coaster? But that's terribly dangerous. Well, at any rate, you're a friend of the boss, so you may enter. You shouldn't ride the roller coaster again. Who knows what could happen? He came with the dog too, instantly melted. Dogs, uh-oh. He knows your secret. He knows your secret. Can I just take all of these? Because I will. I also feel like something bad might happen, but I'm here. And Zachary's not using this, so it's okay. He run in my pockets, so it's fine if I run his pockets. I don't want to wear my tie here. All right, let's see if I remember how to get there. Nope. Yep. Yes, I could put on my tie here. I should talk to the guard at the gate. Oh, that necktie. I must say it's certainly an improvement. One moment while I open the way. We've been going back and forth with texts, more meetups, saw Fantastic Four the other night, had some drinks and dinner. The night ended with another kiss. Now, oh, oh, Pen. Okay, Pen. This is terrible. There is still time to repent of your omissions, miserable ingrates. Beg my forgiveness at once, or return to limbo in an instant. Did you hear something? Lowly cretins, I am standing right before you, ready to send you to hell. Well, you useless fools, will you apologize to your father and protector? There's nothing but a tired old cat up there. A cat could still be dangerous. They have sharp claws. Yes, and and they spread disease. All right. Did you ever hear about that or hear that story about the guy who got scratched by a cat? Ugh, I despise all of you. But where's that voice coming from? Whoever it seems like he's in a bad mood. Yes, he should just enjoy this place. Nothing but peace and quiet. Here we're safe. But it was I who made all of this for you. Are you all so blinded by your pathetic fear of life? This is quite strange, isn't it? That is enough. I will teach you to respect me. Alright. Let's purge these impure beasts quickly. Not them timing me. Not these damn things again. Okay. And it was like the 4th of July. And your mouth that good? Oh! Okay. Oh, that hurts my ears so much. Doesn't help the fact that they're so fast either. I forgot I got all that stuff. Oh my god. No. Ah. Leveling up would be nice. It's been good, really good, but it's still kind of early. You're trying to. Fair enough. That is completely understandable. This enemy is the absolute worst. The absolute worst. Just the noise it makes is so terrible. One major upside, he saw you in a little yellow ranger jersey. You don't need to spoon feed. That's an upside for sure. Uh, all right, let's try this one again. Run with courage. Converted string. Oh, it's me. Okay, good. Last time was worst case scenario. Okay, there's 4 more. Uh, these things suck. You don't think he's much of a nerd either. He did suggest F4, but he's definitely more of a casual side with the Marvel and DC based on what you could tell. Gotcha. I'm like, what is. I was like, what is F4? Fantastic Four. Duh, Callie, duh. I forgot. Okay. Um. Okay. 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 Uh, okay. Ooh, okay. Okay. Good. 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 Nice. You're sure he's got a guilty, nerdy pleasure or two? Your best guess is he's a Trekkie? Why don't you bring that up to him and see what happens? Hmm. You're the intel gathering phase, trust? Fair enough. Fair enough. Alright. Wait, this takes me back to the beginning. Oh no! Okay, good. Nice. Ugh. Not nice. Oh, that was bad. That hurt my ears too. I'm pretty sure it doesn't feel really good for y'all ears either. Just a little bit more. Did it? All the phantoms have been purified. What is that emote? If I keep things going smooth as they I see you. So it's a salt, a touch of salt. Okay, what's on the menu? One of the ways to a man's heart is through food. So what's on the menu? Bento boxes? What's in the bento box? Now you making me hungry. Yeah. I'm like, should I eat something else? I have a bunch of cucumbers I can eat instead of like more greens. You saved our city. I purified this place, but the zone has not yet been freed from its true scout scourge? Scourge. Where can I find Japhet? Japhet? Who's Japhet? The cat who directs the specters. Uh, the cat? No, I don't understand. Anyway, we're really grateful that you have helped us. But that thing you have there, my bat? Yes, your bat. That's a mighty dangerous object. I'll have to ask you to leave the residential area and give us your tie. You understand, of course. It's just the security measure. The tie has been lost. I am embarrassed to admit, my dear Callista, but it appears I myself now require the assistance of you and your purifying puppet. Valerie, my beloved brother, appears to have jumped the rails of a well regulated mind and plunged into the valley of uncontrollable madness. He pretends to be called Japhet and falsely proclaims himself not just an emissary of the queen but the ruler of the specters. Two roles he has usurped, no doubt. I can assure you that no one in this world has any control over the ectoplasms. Save perhaps the queen herself, although I have yet to be acquainted with any real testimony or tangible evidence supporting that hypothesis. At any rate, Valerie has taken up residence on the roof of the library, and while this may be a mere coincidence, it seems that a flock of phantoms crowd the corridors of that same building. I believe this is a perfect mission for you, packed full of gratuitous violence in which you seem to revel so gleefully. Alright, I'll go to the library. I will join you. Alright. You didn't have to use all that flowery language. You could just said, go to the library. That's all. Fried rice, for sure. Maybe some kind of cutlet, tonkatsu or chicken katsu. I don't know yet. That sounds so good. I've been trying to um eat less, be like in a small calorie deficit. And right now, I'm like really hungry. Like, I also might make some miso. Wow, I can sell that for 500 credits. Welcome back from the ads, everybody. Also, Pen, that sounds amazing. Uh, Thanks for the comment. We're high up. All right. So, drawing down the last of his waning strength, he created the library, more beautiful now than it ever had been. As it pierced the noxious clouds in the sky, he took his place. 1 4. That background is something else. Oh, we got the whale again. Oh, that kind of hurts my eyes. Let me hurry up. Get out of here. No, that really hurts my eyes. I should probably write down those numbers, huh? 1 4. He had done everything for them, this most benevolent protector. He had given them peace, security, and endless diversion, all in this single burst of generosity. Game? 2 9. Um, that's not what I want to attack. For some time, all was well, and his subjects enjoyed the world he'd made them with a child's carefree innocence. They ran through the streets enchanted by so many. 3 9. Okay. As for the firebird, he wept his lonesome throne, heartbroken by the oblivion into which his subjects had plunged him. Forgetting all else, they had time now only for their fears. So obviously, this is not in order. Not in order. Let's go, Alpha. Okay, that's lots. Those were a lot stronger than I thought they were gonna be. But the dynamics of this world soon tipped over into madness. The people forgot their joys of spiraling into fear and unfounded worries. No longer they were. Wait, wait. Okay. And so the firebird became a cat, and the cat became a tyrant, carried away by his wrath and sorrow. He rained upon his subjects a gale of nefarious spirits. His madness blinded him too. Ugh. So, as the specters destroyed for him the world he had himself created, he sought refuge at the summit of his most magnificent creation, the great library of Bismarck. So, 7, 4. The whale! All right. Um, 9, 9. All that remained was to await the purifier, the man who would rise up to destroy him. For in the pit of his soul, he knew it. What he had done was evil. The end. 8, 0. So either it's 499 1 7 6 4 0. I'm going based off the colors or the numbers that were highlighted yellow. All right, let's try it. So 499 7 4 0. Mm-hmm. Excuse me. Zachary, what are you doing? Zachary, what are you doing over there? Just chilling. Nice view from up here, don't you think? It almost makes me forget that this is only a video game. All right. Valerie. Valerie. That is the name of the cat. You have mistaken me for someone else. I am Japhet the Firebird, guardian of Zone 2. Escape from this delirium, my dear brother, and return with me to Zone 0. I have built a cellar there where we might forget these sad passages. I am not your brother. I do not even belong to this race of carnivores. Look upon my true face, you nauseating old tomcat. V- Valerie? There is a bird in that cat's mouth. There is a bird in that cat's mouth. Alright. Oh. Oh no. Do you still not understand? I am not Valerie, I'm Japhet. I have taken control of your pathetic brother. Not even capable of biting all the way through a bird. Whatever. I'm here to purify you, Japhet, you who claim to control the specters. I was waiting, Batter. I will not surrender without a fight. Valerie. You must understand these fools only worry about their own pathetic troubles. I did everything for them. They are like my sons, my innumerable sons. Sometimes it is necessary to punish disrespectful children. I guess so. I don't like how that sounds. I don't like how that sounds. I am not a god. I cannot be perfect. Yes, I have sinned. I recognize that, but this task is not fit for a mortal. All right. We'll let Alpha and Omega take it out then. Whichever one comes first. Oh, it's coming out of the cat's mouth. Let's go ahead and give you that poison back on you. Oh. Very well, Purifier. If it's my destiny, then I'm ready to die. But first, prepare yourself to look upon my true form. Bruh. Okay, so the only reason why I'm just like, bruh, this cat. The cat's teeth are still stuck in the head of the bird. I am Japhet, Lord of the Second Zone. I am the Millennial Firebird. Now let us fight. Do I? I do not. You're still muted. You're still muted. I like how the music faded out and it's coming back in. Okay. Okay. Oh, poisoned. Um. Uh, that's fine. Ish. Yeah, I bet you that poison messing you up, huh, bird? Okay, you're still poisoned. So. And then. Yep. I have 2 left. Oh, all right. Should have given it to Joker. Or Batter, excuse me. Please do some damage. Okay. That was good enough. that was good enough. How much HP do you have? Oh, you're poisoned. Whoops. No, I can't give that to you. I should have given it to the batter though. Do damage, do damage. That's okay. Nice. Yay, we did it.
You win.
Hey, for once that didn't scare me. For once that didn't scare me. And we all healed too. Yeah. Pisces card received. Oh. So you have beaten me. You can be proud, Batter. You have accomplished your mission. Valerie. You were defeated, Japhet, guardian of the second zone. This land is now pure. Man, bro, I had the weirdest dream. I ate this bird and then I like blacked out. What happened? My teeth kind of hurt. The child is seeing some things. The the bird. He left too. Japhet. All right, let me. We have. Okay, I was about to say, like, what happened to Twitch? We have the whispers, which you can't hear them, but they're whispering. We have the judge. We have zone 2. We have Dadan. Bro, those chompers. Were they whispering? I don't know. I don't know, and I don't know if I want to know what they're whispering. I'd prefer not to know. Bruh. Those chompers, that hand, you can't see it because my buns are in the way, but that hand, it's intense. Anyway, what zone is this? 3? Okay, let me just get past this part. Smoke. Okay, music. We're gonna go back and save it so we don't have to watch it next time. Okay. All right, everybody. thank you all for hanging out with me for as long as you did today. I appreciate every single one of you. If you are new to the stream, you like what you saw, do me a favor and hit that follow button. I'd love to have you in stream with me and everybody else. Our stream. Excuse me. Thank you for playing The Strangers. It's like a very niche game, and because I'm into like specific weird things, I'm all about this. Also, the lore is really good. There's 3 endings, I think. I don't know which one we're gonna get because I don't know what things I need to do to get like the true ending, but there's a true ending. Um, so thank y'all for hanging out with me. Good job eating that bird. We didn't eat the bird, but we did save the cat from eating the bird. So that's good, I guess. But everybody, if you'd like to get to know me a little bit more, figure out who I am, you can check me on the various social media platforms that I'm on. I am on Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, and Blue Sky. I stream normally Sundays, Tuesdays, Thursdays, Fridays, and Saturdays. But this week is a little bit different because I mentioned that I will be taking my cousin to a concert on Friday, so no stream on Friday. Saturday is kind of up in the air. I don't know, but we'll leave that until the thing actually happens. I think that's better. But also for tonight, I'm not gonna send y'all over to anybody. I'm gonna let y'all disperse for tonight. For folks in Discord, I will chat with y'all later. Everybody else, I will see y'all on Thursday. I'm like, am I streaming on Thursday? Thursday. For I believe we're playing Rido, more of Rido, which we're getting close to the end of that game. We're actually getting close to the end of this game too. This game is pretty short. So just keep that in mind. But thanks everybody. I will see y'all later. Have a good night. Bye.